Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another evening with Delenn. Today we are hanging out, and you see me in the Nether. I'm just on the way back from the Ender. I did not stay there the whole time. I actually was working out there, getting some stuff wrapped up, and made a boo-boo and threw the sword in there. So yeah, had to get very kind help from Iron Man Hockey to get that replaced. So a little bit embarrassing, but it works. Good evening, fantastic Sherlock Fox. How about this one? There we go. Oh, oops. I don't even need to see my backside any more than I do, and I can't press the right buttons today. There we go. Move my keyboard, so every time I do that, where my hands are placed horizontally, just really gets messed up. Okay, there we go. So, let's get back in here. I'm just going to take a quick boo and see if I can grab this morning's adventure. I want this. How long it takes to download that? Apparently, quite a while. Plan B. Oh, that's not it. Anyway, I won't waste time. Good to see you, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Hello. So we had some fun, sarcasm intended, in the Nether this morning. I was intending to go and just strip mine for netherite. You know, sip some coffee, have some cinnamon buns, be all good. Well, that ended up being a little bit of a hotter mess than I expected. So for those of you that would see the downloads. Downloads, do you have my... Oh. Alright. In any case, it was a mess. Just a little gas mess. So the plan for this afternoon, or this evening, sorry, it's still 5 after 5 for me. And I'm gonna have to turn that music down. It's actually bugging me a little bit. Spotify, where are you? Game stickers? No. Spotify, there we go. Of course, it changes songs. Not too bad, but I'll turn it down just a bit. Okay. Supposed to say, the plan for this afternoon, or this evening, depending on your point of view, is that we're going to be working on some sheep farm. That's the plan anyways. And let's see if it's in the other goodies box. Never have the goodies box I want when I want it. Need this one and that one. I'm gonna need some redstone, more redstone, because I need to have enough. Alright. Now, these guys, the reason I can't keep them in here is, first off, no space to breed any more horses or store my donkey inside. So yeah, no go there. Second off, I clipped one of them. I don't know if you can see it here. There we go. Yeah, there's the poor guy in the far corner. Way over there. You can just barely see that he's got no wool. And that's because dummy me forgot that, not if you path block it, but that I can't unpath block this. I was going to, but I can't unpath block this because then I'll get golems social golems spawning in here, which is not something I can deal with to clean out easily. So suffice to say, it was trouble. Okay. I keep hitting the Windows key. I really wish I could move that. Okay, what have we got? So that will be some observers, some dispensers, 6 and 7. I need more. So I just have to remember which type of stone it is. Cobble and cobble. I need some bows. Okay. So cobblestone, I can do that. That's not a problem. Bows. Where's the bowman? Oh, dude. I only have one. Go. 3. I've got 2 more. 6. 5. 11. I need 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Bow. I'll take that. That'll do. All else fails, do too many. Okay. They make you do it one at a time because, I don't know, the bows, I suppose? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and I always like to have a couple extra white, just because you can change into other things in a pinch. Oh, that makes 18, but, you know, that's okay. Alright, so we've got 18 of those, and then observers. Short on. I'm short on everything. Okay, cobblestone and the redstone. Deal with that. This one. And where's the redstone guy? Where, buddy? Not a perfect solution, but sometimes it works. Sorry, typing OBS is a bit of a nightmare at the moment. Okay. How many have I got in there? 7. I want 18. So I need 11. 1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, and what do I got? I'm just trying to think here. So 1 per cart. I need a lot more than that. Actually, let me think about this. If I do the Rails version, then that should be just fine. It'll be dropping through the block, sucked up by the minecart, goes around and it dumps from there. Okay, so I just need, if I can remember correctly, this back, and that back. I'm gonna need some chests. I don't need that many. 10. Take 10, they're small, right? Is that how it goes? Okay. Hey James, how it goes? Good to see you.
Oh, hello there!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need more redstone because. All right. So let me just see if I can. New. Oops, no. Yeah, that should work. Open. Browse. want to see if I can find an easy way to do this. Open. Okay. Now, I think this should theoretically work. Did I put it on the wrong source? That can work. Remove. I want to show you what I did that was dumb, and you can't do that if you don't put it in the right place. Okay. Browse. Download this one. Nope, that's not it. The highlight, not the whole thing. That's explaining why I couldn't find what I was looking for. Copy. Alright, we'll take a look later. I'm trying to download my oopsie daisy from this morning. Okay, but we need to find some more redstone, and then we need to figure out what type of wood and what type of glass, and we're going to be enclosing this thing eventually in a brick of sorts. Not a brick, but a brickstone sort of sorts barn, which is not going to match the castle. So yeah, just so you know. Okay, where is like this? Where is the dude with the? Oh, there he goes. I see him. Honestly, from the side, I can't actually really tell who this guy is. Come on, please reset. Reset, reset. Reset. No, you don't have to look at me. I have stuff for you. Alright. 28 should actually do it. I need... Yeah. And then I'm going to need shears like crazy. But I will fill the shears after the fact, because that's a lot easier. So let's just grab the iron for it. Because we've got it, right? Now the idea is I'm hoping that this will be something useful and yet calm-ish. Calm-ish. Yesterday morning, or well, first stream yesterday. Enjoy your lurk. That's totally cool. Boring config for compliance. Boo! Boo! So, what I was gonna say, it wasn't important. Oh, haha. Enjoy your lurk as long as you need to. That's fine. So, anyways, the point was that I was going to be working on the mob farm, and then I got myself into a hole. Rather literally. And then thought, okay, well, I'll deal with that. Nope, no go. A little bit hot. As in too many mobs. So then I thought, okay, well, that's not a problem. We will switch it up, and we're gonna go just do some nice little strip mining, or sorry, branch mining in the nether. Well, I spawned way up high, and had issues getting down, and then gas blew me up quite nicely and destroyed everything because I went swimming. So yeah, it was not a super pleasant situation. I need these for shears, oh, glass, and out away before I lose it. Is that the glass? Nope, that's the book box. Where did I put the glass box? The glass box? That's the glass box. Okay, so for glass. And then I want spruce or birch. I did birch last season, just sort of the whole nobody does birch. So I think this season I'll go spruce. And we need some dirt. Not dirt, sorry. Grass blocks. Flats. Why not? Probably need leads for that. But let's go build the main unit, and then we'll get the critters in there. Because I'm going to need trapdoors for that as well, I think. Have any spruce ones built? One. I'm gonna birch for trapdoors though, 'cause that's nice and light color. So maybe it'll be a combination unit this time. The bright side, I guess, with all the lighting up I did underneath, we don't have nearly as many mobs bugging us up top. Some, but not nearly as many. They're all surface mobs, which is now nice now. Okay, so let's see, where do we want this thing? Outside the front door would be nice. Maybe I'll just put it on this side, over by the yurt. Down there would work, but I don't need it quite that big. Maybe on, yeah, that zone over there. Over here. Doop-de-doo. A little bit small. Okay, well. Now, plenty of big space if I just fill that in. So, dirt time. Back we go. People are talking a lot about their melon and such farms on here. And I've only got one of those, like, 9x9s. The hole in the middle. But I cleaned it out last night and it's almost full again. Oh well. More space. I mean, one night she's feeling down, another night she's building up. Totally different system. Hey Tiz, how are you doing?
Hello.
How are you today? How far out do I want to go? What have you been up to lately, Tiz? I haven't had a chance to catch up with you. It's been a bit of a busy world. Kind of sad we don't have enough time to be able to chat with our friends. Okay, is this the one? Yep. See if we can get this media source. Properties. This is the fun that I had yesterday, or not yesterday, sorry, this morning, on the last stream. It is short. Ooh, I was too quiet. Did. Oops. Oh, my mistake. So anyways, we had a little bit of fun and we got ourselves dead. Around the corner trying to avoid a ghast who shoots me. I don't make it back in, I get snagged, and that's that. Nice. And dead. Stop. So that was my mistake. A little bit of an oops. Glad you're getting some sunshine. We had sunshine for a while, then it disappeared. Now it seems to be coming back. Yeah. So I had everything in that particular event got destroyed. But thankfully I wasn't carrying a whole lot that really mattered. I mean, just, an ender chest was probably the worst of it. I mean, I had some gear, but I've got villagers. Some people hate working with villagers. I generally don't mind. Yeah, epic oops. So, and thankfully I don't believe the audio came through there. which is good news because I basically said, dang it. Except not quite so nicely. And so, yeah. I'm one of those people that does like having villagers around. I don't mind working with them. I mean, part of it is because I'm used to the whole solo world concept. So I like being able to let them be semi-free range. I mean, you guys have seen how annoying it can be when the villagers don't cooperate. But it's not actually all that bad, so I tend to make a policy of having villagers. Going out in a blaze of glory, not exactly the intent I was looking for. It was supposed to be a nice chill coffee sip and go look for netherite, you know? I figured, okay, well, maybe I'd be dumb and not move fast enough when the lava starts coming down from the ceiling or something, right? I figured, okay, that'll be what'll happen, right? No, that's okay. You can't have your cake and eat it all the time. But in chat, I got, oh no, and oof. It's like, well, thanks. I know we all do it, right? It's not new to anybody. But it was just frustrating because I was scrambling to get around that corner, and I was one block down, so I kept backing into the other block, and I couldn't get up, moving backwards. And then, of course, when I tried to swim out of the lava, lo and behold, there's a ledge there, so I got under the ledge, and yeah, there's no return from that one. That was actually within the first half of the stream, so we spent the rest of the stream running around to the Ender, trying to get things repaired. I got a good amount of stuff. I mean, like, I had a backup set of gear already done. It just wasn't fully enchanted because, of course, it's your backup. You don't really pay as much attention to that. So I put that on, but it just wasn't enchanted correctly. So I thought, okay, I'll deal with that. I really should make a fully enchanted backup set, but I just haven't bothered. Anyway, long story short was that so I did that for a while and realized I was dumb and didn't bring my box of books with me. I made a big shulker full of books, and yeah, I didn't bring them to the Ender. So I thought, okay, well, we'll just get a whole lot of XP and a bunch of pearls and call it a day. Well, that went south as soon as I got off stream, because within probably about 2 minutes of getting off stream, I was trying to throw back onto the mat for disposal a bunch of extra pearls, and I went and threw the sword from the farm, which I did not have all the correct enchantments to replace, so that was embarrassing. But thankfully one of the other players who also has loads of villagers at his base just came to my rescue and built a brand new sword for us. So it turned out to be, in my opinion, better than the one we started with, although there's a bit of extra stuff that, for an Ender, just for XP purposes, I don't like having looting on the sword, but honestly, he souped out all the enchantments to the top end, so it's not even a beggars can't be choosers. I'll take the looting as a side effect of the rest of it. But yeah, swimming in lava was not what I was hoping for. The original plan and the reason I went there is not just to chill out, but also to consider getting netherite for my gear, because we've been told that this server will probably be around at least a year, which means that we'll be on the other side of 120. Yeah, I usually use my own sword, but I know that it has like sweeping edge and stuff on it, which is one of the items I didn't have. And sharpness is another one I didn't have. So I used one that was there. I mean, that's before, right? But in any case, felt dumb. But so if our server is around post 120, then that poses a very significant challenge to being able to get netherite gear, because there is no way in a hot place you're going to catch me going into bastions to try and find a pattern to be able to put netherite on my gear. I'm sorry, I'll stick diamond if I have to. You know, those things are not happening. I mean, it was one of the thoughts earlier this season was, oh, I'll just buy it. No big deal. Right? No big deal. And having diamond armor usually, from the villagers, usually allows me to get more survivable in caves and such to be branch mining for more diamonds. Yeah, not so much. The cavern we had, it got just ugly, so I just figured, okay, fine. I have to find a more solid location, just to throw it on a mine and see what I can get for diamonds, because I spent the 5 diamonds I had on beacon that I used, so... Oh, huh. Okay. I guess that wasn't going to use these, but... Okay. What I'm doing here is we're going to build an 18-slot farm for the sheep, and after that we can build around it. Just a very basic barn design. So, not exactly super medieval per se, but a lot of the designs that would have been appropriate in the day would not have been where we're putting it. It would have been outside the walls, but you don't have things that will explodiate your sheep. And for the most part, you don't have mass quantities of wolves hanging around. So, I'm deciding I'm just going to make some concessions and build my base my way. It's influenced by medieval Shrewsbury, but yeah, no, I'm not going to stick to it as much as I originally wanted to. Sometimes you do what works, right? Besides, I'm still toying with what can I do at a beginner level that would be an interesting to me shop concept, because I mean we're on SMP and all, but that is manageable and yet at the same time something that's worth going into competition with others for, because at the moment I'm not, like, I'm behind the 8 ball. Just about everything that people don't want to bother getting for themselves has been covered. That's not a complaint, that's just the, okay, fine. So I'm just probably going to do something somewhat basic. And really a lot of it is actually just procrastination. Because I don't really want to... I don't like going through VODs. And I made it... Last season I made a church that I wanted to repeat. Unfortunately, said church is not in this season. Nor is it in creative because I built it from scratch. So, yeah. All good. Huh. Well, that was dumb. I started it... That was dumb is started at the other end, but ended up not having enough for this end, and I actually want to build down here. That's part of the whole point of putting it there. Oh well. Just chop this edge off. I need 6, 8. Aha. Hello. Oh, guess I should clean that up at some point. That path block section was where I used to have an iron farm. Moved the iron farm, and I didn't clean up after myself. That should be enough by the time I pick it up. Alright. Ooh, odd numbers. Sorry, I'm one of those people who doesn't like odd numbers for stacks of things. Seriously? There, okay, good. Unless it's like evenly divisible, so maybe 25 is a full quarter of 100. I can handle that. Well, the thing about the Ender this time around, that part of what threw me, no bad puns intended, is designed a little different than last year, which is totally cool. And last year it was a lot easier to access the hoppers that are beneath the Enderman. This year, if you want to do that, you actually have to lift up the carpet at the end of the pile, and that's not necessarily a problem per se. It's just you got to do it. It's not like an easy right-click off you go. So anyway, where am I here? Let's just build right in, like ballparking this. This is the end of the shed. And it extends out that way. That way. Okay, so we've got, I forgot the rails. So that's kind of important. Really, Dylan, can we ever do things in one trip? Anyway, I can't even remember what I just said. Wow. Just wow, when your brain doesn't want to cooperate. Okay. I need rails. Rails, please. 2. Lots. Oh, reset drop. Okay. Oh. Oh. I need a piston, and I need... Oh, I don't, actually. We're doing the railcart version, I don't need pistons. Yeah, okay. Should be alright. Try it without. Bungy bungy. So... Really? Okay. Right. This is going to be the edge of the barn, roughly in here. This one. How wide do I want this? This is my walking space, right? Design it, and then we can change it up. Cart goes here. Thing goes here. One. That would be the dirt, actually. No. You can just keep your crazy crackly crackly weather yourself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, go away. Are you kidding me? Baby, burn, burn, burn. Okay. I can get myself exploded. Ah! Guess that part of the thing isn't, so... What? What is going on at this hill? Oh! Okay. I lit up this bit, but I didn't even know that this was here to light up. Okay. It's not going to be as quiet as I thought, but at least that's a very isolated little cavern. Have any connectors? Walls, walls, walls. Okay. You're not going to bother me. That's fine. Nobody? Nobody? Okay. Healer? That off. 1 and 2. I don't mind seeing this. That again. Anyways. Fine. I'll go sideways then. Oops, I'm not even doing it right. Let's try this. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I get that wrong? Again. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Decorative. 2. Decorative. 2. A really small barn, actually. Just for wider. Six times 3 is 18. Might be easier. Oh, whoops. Changing my mind as I go. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could have a square barn. That might be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Decorative. Out. Around the corner. Right. 1. Oh, you want to see that. Taking the rails out because I'm pulling myself in by having them there. I'll get the front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, Dig straight down. Nothing ever went wrong with that move. Tom, did you see the video? I don't have to dig straight down. I can get myself burnt up without that issue. How are you this evening? Which reminds me, while I'm here, let's get that one going. Choice. Oh, okay. Let's go TV. So it's go blue. Oh, no. Go black. Miscellaneous category, so I don't really know what's going to come of it. 2 actors that have played a butler. Oh, okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. So, can anybody else answer that one? That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's just in general. It doesn't have to be movies, doesn't have to be TV. It can be a mix of the two. 4, 5, 6. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. And right. So, can anyone name 2 actors that have played a butler in television or movies? If we think about Batman, you could actually make a pretty simple one right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't mind having those show. Let's put a mixer in here. Then we need rails, and I know I need more rails sorted out. What do I actually put here? Oh, dirt. There's a reason I was doing dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a lot of dirt in this. Put it where I don't want it. That'll work. Okay, rails. And I'll also need to put in more powered rails. Probably a good spot for power. Half this one. Half. I wanted. Alright. I'm doing this in a weird fashion, and I'm well aware of that. Tick. Nope.
Most of the time I'm jaded, 'cause I keep quiet instead of honest. Someone help. Sometimes I wanna fly, I just wanna cry. I just wanna calm down, down. I'm the silence in the noise. I'm the snowflake in the storm. I'm so fragile, already torn.
Alright, so we're going to need some more rails that are powered. Box. Go. Seven. Oh. Rail. Need. Rail. Okay. Silly me. We do this. Let's try to figure out how do I want to hide this. And we need one about halfway around as well, for speed purposes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we need one here. Here. Okay, now, how do I wish to have it drop the roll? I don't really care if it's sorted. I'm going to sort that later. There, that's better. You know what? Why don't I just go around the corner? See what I can do. I'll tear up the ones I need for the powered rails. Okay, what have we got? 1, 2. Hoppers here, here. Skip one here. There. There. Seven, I need at least 10. Sure. Why not? And let's space them inwards. We really need that upwards. Oops. Where'd the dirt go? One, two, three, four. I need the dirt for this one. Three, four. Four, and powered rails. Here. I'm gonna lock everything actually. Or here instead. And this one. One, two. Shovel. Need a powered rail. Where to put it? Trying to think about the butler question while your call finishes. There was the butler in Remains of the Day, and the actor's name is eluding me, but I know it's on the tip of my tongue. Well, do you want that one, or do you want a new question? Because I could easily answer that one. Because if I do one from TV and one from movies, then we've got that solved. Why don't we go with a new one, because it's kind of bugging me. So, so the answer that I'm going to give for this one is one from TV, one from movies. We have Stephen Fry in a bit of Fry and Laurie. Or no, not a bit of Fry, it's yes, Jeeves. Yeah, and then Anthony Hopkins, that's a good one, actually. Excellent choice. And the other one I was thinking of is also Michael Caine, who had to play Alfred in some of the Batman movies. Oh, where? This one? Now let's see where our mistakes are, where we need more power. Well, might help if I actually finish powering the sides. Yeah. That would make sense. Oops. Try this again. Down to the second one. Yeah, stuck in the second one. Perfect. If I run around this one, there. Again. That'll do. This this one I've got to make sure it goes past before I mess with it. Go. My plan will be that you can come in the door right across this part of the rail here. And we need some more chests. Only 2 chests. Oops. Uh-oh. Let's go get the bed. Steaks. Okay, so we've got two butlers. So then give me a second just to get my bed put in here and we'll do another exclamation point geek out. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Oh well, that works. 2 Broadway musicals based on movies. Now, Fantastic Fox knows I can answer this one, so I'm just going to leave it out there for a minute. On any movies, by the way. So you can put them in. You can have animated, you can have regular, you can have Disney, you can have all kinds of stuff. I didn't mean to put Go Black in there. Roll it again. Oh well. There we go. Now I've got a nice little walkthrough. Alright, so the sheep will be up on top. And I'm just going to grab some of glass so that I remember where the sheep are going to be. I'll be glassing more of it as well, but I just need to remind myself where I'm putting the sheep. This one. So I don't forget. Go. Here. Zig-a-zag. A second to figure out what I was doing. There's only one level left. I can do a second level. And this is only, once again, the front half of the farm. Back half. There we go. Okay. The reason we've got so much grass going on here is just so that we can try and encourage the grass in the pen, or in the tank, more literally, to respawn as grass. And then in between that, decorative corner. Yep. Fine. Corner here. Lion King for sure. Yep, definitely. There's one. If you think of Disney alone, you've got basically all your answers. Because Disney, basically, I just say ever, but an awful lot of their movies turned into musicals that started out at parks and then they ended up on Broadway afterwards. Pretty Woman, that's true. Yeah, very, very true. Perfect choice, too, given I'm going to go see Pretty Woman next week. I'd have helped if I actually finished putting in the block. That'd help. That, except I did it wrong on some of these. This one, this one. On the blocks tree, I got it right, but on the ones where it's not a tree, I got it right, because that's supposed to be dispensers. Oh, what am I building? This is going to be a sheep farm. Well, more of sheep tank, I guess. No. So, oh. I somehow messed up this corner quite royally. That one has to be glass. This one does not. This one does not. There we go. I'm going to have one for each color, plus I'm doing 18, so there's only 16 colors, but I'm doing one extra white and one extra black, because those are the very basic ones. In white you can do everything. Either that or I'll end up with 2 extra white. But, yeah, I figured that I should probably do extras of the ones that I'm going to use a lot, or the people could use a lot. It may not be just me. Then, go. The only problem with this design, though, is I really don't like how it, in essence, has a large back end. Observer is which way does it? Nope, observer goes the other way. The observer is supposed to be here. I blew that as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What are the tanks? Uh-oh. I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did mess that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this has to be glass. Nope. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is one for each. Why? Very good question. More that I make very similar designs every time. They just are comfortable. They get what the job done. And this is not actually looking right to me. Something wrong with this one. I'm pretty sure I had to observe the dirt. 3, 4, 6. But something's not feeling right. Oh, yes, I do remember what it is. Never mind. So the redstone fart, as Avamant says, can energize the block, but then I still need that block to energize the dot of redstone on top in order to make the dispenser use the shears. That's the part that always throws me. And I've had mobs like hide in between these blocks. That's why I'm closing in with glass for now, and then when I build the building around the outside of this, then we won't have mobs harassing us, getting stuck. Yeah, leave them there. Sure, whatever. When we get the building around, we'll wing it on the corners. Oops. I need that either. Fun. My little cart that's doing nothing seems quite happy. Alright. Now we need to get the dispensers in. That's good, that went the right way. Ha! Oops. Little cart that could. Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts only in the, let's see. We'll see how long that lasts only in the lag situation. I mean, we're not bad today. There's some that sometimes it's really nasty, but I gave it probably more powered rails than it really needs, so it's going a little quicker than it needs to. I'm also very, very glad once again for the extreme sound muffler. I swear by that mod, and I love it to death. That it seems to be, at this point of the game, it seems to be version agnostic. It just works. And that way I can get it to put out, or sorry, not put out, mute, just the ones I need it to. Okay, so now I can close this. No, I can close that in. These will be the tank parts for the sheep. Get that for your bone meal farm? Oh yeah, sure. What are you using for your bone meal? I'm just kind of curious. I should probably attach another bone meal farm to my, for a basic one, to my melon farm because it's just insane loud. I don't say insane loud, it's just insane annoying because it fills up so fast. And I didn't make a very big farm this time either. Oh, yep. Yep, that's one of the noisier designs I've heard about. Very, very well done. I mean, it gets you what you need, but it gets you what you need so crazy fast that you end up with far more than you could ever possibly use. I might even just take that corner down, we'll see. Do I have... oh. Run out. Fell in a hole. Okay. In a hole. So the hard part after this is actually getting said sheep to go in the farm. That's always a hoot and a half. Or that phrase was something my grandmother used to say, and I used to love it. Everything to her was a hoot. It was always a hoot. So if you couldn't get things to work quite the way she wanted, then she'd say, yeah, that's a hoot and a half. But in other usages, my other grandmother would use the commentary from Anne of Green Gables, and use like, that's a fine kettle of fish. With the actors who did it in the one, who was it? I remember it. Sullivan production said it's so much better than my grandmother ever did. This, that. There. Run along. Jump, jump. Yay! Oh, ow! Darn. Can I? Yes, I can. Excellent. Problem solved. You, sir, hardly ever have anything interesting. Yeah, that'd be a big no. Nope. Ah! I missed entirely. My daughter isn't here to see that, so we'll pretend it never happened. Right? Shape Queen didn't see that. It's laggy and not stable if the chunks unload, but it has kept the flower shop full of fertilizer. Yes, very true. Very, very true. Hey, Crafton Mama, long time no see.
Hello.
My fault, truly. Okay, where was I? I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing. Oh boy, that says a lot. Let's just go for fun. It's very, Manuel. How are you doing, Captain Mama? Haven't seen you in a while. I've been disorganized. Actually, no, that's not true. As the season, real world, like, heats up, scouting gets more and more busy, which means that I have less and less time to wrap my brain around and get done the in-between stream projects. So unfortunately, I've let our mutual version of Minecraft slide quite badly, and I haven't been on the server for Vault Hunters. Oh jeez. Whenever we reset this one, I can't remember. I haven't been on the other one since. And now I'm so far out of date that my stuff doesn't match. So I have to talk to everybody and see what sets are there. Although on the other hand, you probably wouldn't see me playing a whole lot of VH today, just because I managed to burn myself up in lava this morning. It was a bit of a letdown. Oh. That should do the trick. Need the decorative corner for now. It's confusing me. Slot up there. Nice! It creates one that was actually quite appealing, and I was hoping to get into that one, but no such luck. Been in the office a while. Ooh, that's no fun. That's no fun. I mean, it's necessary, fully, but it doesn't make it fun. Yeah, not every office has the flexibility to multitask the way Fantastic Dog Fox does. That makes it sound like a great place to be, but it just means that you're busy in other ways, right? But I'm thinking of redoing my barn from the Vault Hunters server as my shell around the sheep farm here, so it'll be something familiar, at least. But in order to do that, something key. Sheep. So I need to look. I need to get the sheep all in here. Do that. Oh, don't need a hole in the ground. Come on. There. Take these two. Repurpose those. That. Right? Yes? Maybe? Okay. Now I need to go figure out about getting sheep. I'm also going to need some, what's the word? Wheat and rail. Not rails. I've got rails in the brain now. Sweet. Yeah, that's really all it is. Oh, trapdoors. That's what I need. Trapdoors. So that I can actually direct them where I need them to go. Let's just do it for fresh wheat, because we're not that far from the farm. Mental health, yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Definitely mental health is improved. Hello, bunny bunny. Definitely mental health is improved when you go do training face on face. Though, I mean, hey, if it wasn't for doing training over Zoom, in a way, then I would never have been a streamer. So, I guess there is that. For what that's worth. I'll be curious to know what people think of the sound, just because I've moved the microphone, so instead of having it down below, I've gone back to having my boom mic up above. It's blocking things that are less critical for the stream. Helpful, but less critical. And it's going to be in the way when I do a lot of stuff in my personal time, but I don't usually use all 3 screens all at once. Sure, no problem. Yeah, we've got weird road construction in our neighborhood. I mean, in Canada, I swear that everything is always, it's either winter or road construction. There doesn't seem to be anywhere in the middle. Look, chicken, you can't plant, therefore don't follow me. Am I clear? Thank you. Well, that bunny gave me a brief heart attack because looking on the mini-map, he looks kind of like a, what do you call it? One of the pillagers, like pillager captains of the flag. It always asks the chicken to behave. See, the thing is, we might end up predicting that there'd be another chicken. And then we'd end up having to ask that one questions, too. Alright. Came back for something. What was it? Oh, yes, sheep. Aha. And I need trapdoors, but in this case, I don't think I really need the dark ones. Use the birch simply because it makes everything look lighter. Get this out of the road. Oh, I was gonna say I'll compost that later, but I don't have space or time. That's it. Sure. You're still burnt out on video calls. Can't blame you. Can't blame you in the slightest, Fantastic Shockbox. You've got bosses, though, that have no problem with people working from home, provided they're willing to turn on video any time of the day. And that takes a lot to recover from. Video calls are interesting. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. 20. Perfect. That will do. 2 extras. ITT Tom's so over video calls, for sure. Hey. I mean, like, if I was actually doing work over video calls, it would drive me a little bit crazy as well. Sure, we'll do that. Why not? Okay, I need sheep. I'm well aware I'm going to lose a bunch of these. It's just the nature of the game. Yeah. When you've got bosses that are being kills like that, it really doesn't help. Gotta get more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's one in the back. Dude. 8. Okay. That's all I've got for... Fine, you can come with me and be the first volunteer, sir. How's that? It looks really strange on camera, actually. Oh. This way. Delenn? Use your bean. That should do. Come on, guys. Need your attention out this way. Come on. Come on. Are you seriously gonna fight over that hole? Really? What happens if I just open it? Can you come out now? Thank you. Close this. And the villagers should not be walking away. There we go. 95% of your company works from home now, so all the different backgrounds and sound settings drive me nuts. Yeah, I can imagine. You do seem to be a bit of an audiophile, so that could be easily problematic. MS Teams, Zoom, or something else? I'm curious about that too. And sometimes the most appropriate misnomer of Discord would probably be pretty accurate. I mean, in that just about everybody is discordant. Am I doing that? Okay. Delenn, if you bring a fence post next time, your brain will thank you very, very much for this. I know, sheep. You want in here. Come on. First off, let's let you not get too far. Ooh, big mistake. I'll have to pack them up again. Oh well. Big mistake. Come on. Nope. You should get all the clients, WebEx, then Teams, then go to meeting. Yeah. Well, that's probably part of it, is that you're switching systems so much. I mean, it doesn't seem like it should be that big a deal if you've only got one system to worry about. But when you've got a whole bunch, you're just jumping all over the place because different clients have different systems. It's just a nightmare and a half. Should be good enough for now. Hey, sheepy, sheepy. I need a volunteer, sir. And you please, like, just one of you, just jump in here. Just one. You, that will do nicely. Oh, Lordy, come on. Really? Okay, we're gonna have one of those days. Mr. Black Sheep, can you come back in? Come back? Come on. Nope. One down. Hello. Push. Wrangle some more sheep. Push. Come on, you. Push. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't do that. You're gonna kill yourself. Come on. In the hole. Safer for you, safer for me, safer for everybody. Dumber than a stack of hammers, are you? Beep, beep, sheep, sheep, yeah. Beep, beep, it's sheep. Beep, beep, it's... Oh, hey, come on. That would be ideal, Mr. Dark Sheep. And you... But I don't have to... Oh. Okay, I don't care who goes in the hole. Just one of you. Go in the hole, please. Please. Just go. Go. It's gonna be me in the hole pretty soon. Come on. That first one was far too easy now that I think about it. You just like fall in the hole. There we go. We're gonna push him off. Come on. Fall in the hole. Please. Who's my next volunteer? Talking about meetings, you're off to another one? Sorry to hear that. Whoops. That's almost got me in the hole. Go. This one. That one. Hello. Am I a volunteer now? Particularly matter who comes up because I'm just gonna have to push them all anyways. Or not push them, sorry, re-dye them all anyways. Come on. Another way. Gee willikers. You please fall in the hole? Nope, I'm gonna push you. You have to cooperate. That's how this goes, right? You go in the hole, not me. There we go. Sheep in a hole. We can get another volunteer. Hello, you. Who's my volunteer? You. Come on. That says we need to start throwing eggs. Alright, so we are looking at refresh. The one user. Alright. But to find out if that person is going to win points or lose points. Eggs would be in the Easter basket. That would be a sensible place for them to be. We have up to 5 eggs, and the bet was whether or not we actually had, whether or not we're actually going to get a chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. No dice. No dice, no chicken. No way! Refresh. Works. There we go. Alright. So our current Geek Out is saying 2 songs in which a... Oh, what did that one say? See it. Sure. 2 songs in which a something is heard. Where did I last Geek Out? Now let's change it up anyways. New Geek Out is literature. We need to name 2 anti-hero protagonists. Can we do it? Okay. I'm gonna take this one off the rails. That's a fine spot for it, sure. Alright, I need more volunteers. The Willikers. Something. X. Dude, are you... Sheep you come? Which sheep is going in? Need a volunteer? Okay, just one. Just one. Or bud. The other ones get pushed. Gotta let room for me. Move. Move. Room for one. There can fit only one. Sheep. You're gonna go in a hole. Just move. Being in your head. Come on. See what you can do. Let them run off. There we go. If you can name those 2, it's a game called Geek Out. It's pop culture. So the long story short being is that categories come up, and people are supposed to be able to see whether or not they can name them. I don't actually have answers. The way it works is in the physical version, offline, you would actually bid how many you think you can do. So the category would be anti-hero protagonists in literature. And the game thinks that you should be able to get at least 2, if not more. And then... so we should be able to get at least 2. But then, if we can get more, great. And I just put them in as a bit of a discussion point. So if you can name more, you can. Very true. Very true. Wolverine or Batman would definitely be. I believe comics do fall under the literature category. Whether it's high literature or low literature is not relevant at this point. It can always be argued, but... Move, sheep. Aha! Finally. Where you want to go? Here. Do what? Wolverine or Batman? Sure, I'll go with that. Now, anyone can run the Geek Out command. There's a timer on it for everybody but me, just because being the broadcaster gives me power. We get to name 4 BBC television programs. Any 4. They don't even have to be current. Oh, sheep. Oh, Delenn. Wow. That was swift. Doctor Who and Downton Abbey is 2 of them for sure, yep. I'll even take some BB's programs, being as you're a parent. Come on, sheep. some stragglers. Where did the grey one go? Dude, come on. They're not exactly easy to find. You're not going to be in the right spot anyway, but more sheep the merrier. If I can get you to just come up regular roads, that'll be fine. I mean, there's quiz show program QI and mock the week, and plenty of old ones like Black Books. Whose Line Is It Anyway was originally a British show. You can tell I like comedy programs. Come on, go in the bucket. There we go. You, sir, can go in this next box. Come on, Jeep. Get a twofer, please. Twofer. Come on. Join your buddy. Here we go. This one. Where did the gray sheep go? Hanging out at the bottom somewhere. You, come here. Please? Please? Could use your company. Come on. Come on. Do you have issues crossing rails? You might. Okay. Yes, you have rail issues. Interesting. The other guys didn't. Coming? Not particularly care which hole you want to be in. That one would be nice. Come on. Come on. A little farther. No. On the side then. Please. They're standing there very still. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. So the current question is to name 4 BBC shows. 4 BBC programs. Oh. Well, that's suboptimal, isn't it? We have some visitors. Rather suboptimal visitors. Less than convenient suboptimal visitors. They're kind of weird, though. The pillagers are strange in that when they first came out, it seemed like you couldn't avoid them. Like, you turn around and they read your face. But now it seems more like, to some extent, you can generally ignore them while they're doing their routes. And as long as you're not looking them square in the face or getting too close, they don't seem to care. Yeah, so the Geek Out question right now is to name 4 BBC programs, and Crafty Mama came up with Doctor Who and Downton Abbey. Then we've got then I've got things like QI, Black Books, Countdown, Called Midwife. That's a good one. Yes, I mean Corey is a good one. But actually, I'm not sure if that's BBC or not. I mean, the thing is, one can't necessarily assume that just because it's a British television program, it's BBC. Haha, you win! Of course, Sherlock. I should not have skip that one. Here's a did you know. The did you know for Sherlock is, did you know that in the UK, Sherlock is 8 minutes longer than it is in North America? Want to wander? You can wander all over. So it's 8 minutes longer in the UK than it is in North America due to commercials. We do commercials, they do not. Yes, I know I'm letting most of my sheep go, but if it turns out that I don't end up having very many sheep by the time we're done this, I can always breed them up. Not a huge deal. Hey guys, coming? Still have to take this one away. Excuse me? There we go. Hi guys. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but they don't do commercials. Which makes me wonder where they get their revenue from. I mean, I'm not sure. Now, on the other hand, that maybe the BBC is a little bit more of a rich broadcaster because in the UK they have a system whereby you actually have to pay for a TV license annually. Okay, I've got milk in my ender chest. Let's just get rid of these fools. Huh. Could have sworn there was a captain there earlier. Okay, well, guess not. Score! Sheep. And you guys get with the program. Back to the fold. Yes. No. Harold. Hey, over here. Stanley, you know you're supposed to stay with the group. Ooh, that was good and painful. Come on, Derpy Harold. BBC is funded by television licenses for UK citizens, and also by licensing their. And also by licensing their content to other broadcasters worldwide. Okay, yeah, so that would explain why it's 8 minutes difference, because they don't have to worry about that. They don't like crossing the rails. Maybe they'll have some luck. Hi guys. Volunteer or two? We've got a few. Sorry, didn't mean to push you off. Then we can probably geek out on a new question. If anybody wants to do that for me, type !geek out. You can go in this next one. So now we're looking for 4 different songs by the Rolling Stones. Doesn't have to be 4 different albums. It can be from the same album if you only happen to know one. My favorite's always been Ruby Tuesday or Paint It Black. Those are my top 2, I'd say. It's the same thing, actually. Paint It Black is Ruby Tuesday. Come on, why can't you fall in a hole? There we go. There mustn't be a whole lot of people on, because I've already got a couple of guys. Okay, sheep. Need more. Where'd you go? Satisfaction, beast of burden, wild horses, and start me up. Wild horses? Interesting. Didn't realize that was one of theirs. Or that they'd done a version of that. Cool. See, you learn something new every day. Can I get somebody to fall in a hole? Push you back. Push. Somebody to fall in a hole? Aside from me? That was easy enough. So we'll give it a couple minutes. Come on, sheep. Get in the hole. There's also other games as well. I mean, we've got Hangman and so on. Might as well throw out one of these. I don't think I have one of those yet this stream. Yes, music is your strong trivia category? Awesome. Mine's usually limited to show tunes when it comes to music. Come on. Oh, well that was convenient. Sure, I'll take that. Ah, Lego! I have moved the camera for that as well, so that'll be an interesting one to see in a minute here. I can get these two sheep in the hole. Don't want to lose them. Come on, sheep. Oh, you are resistant little brats, aren't you? Fine. Take any hole. I don't care. One good luck moment and one not so good luck. Who's winning this one? Fight is coming to an end. Let's see who our champion is for today. For now. Oh! Ow. And the champion is Rigged Fantastic Sherlock Fox with his favorite, the frying pan. A very, how should we say, a very tangled solution? Oh, come on, sheep. I want to do Lego, please. Having fun with my Lego. Lego my Lego. Ow! Duh. Okay, Delenn, have a stop having dur moments. Come on. You can get a sheep in a box. Seriously. How hard is it to put a sheep in a box? Push, shove, that's really all it takes, right? Drag it forward. Seriously, you are stubborn. Stubborn. Sheep. Over here. Yes. I'll push you backwards. Can I get you in the hole if I push you backwards? I wish I could do this successfully over my shoulder. Not that I want to be an over-shoulder view, certainly not, but it's more that, there we go. Actually get them in. That. Ooh, actually don't want this one. Alright. So sheep. This one. Hello. You, sir. Come on. You need to come all the way around. You need to go for a walk. Coming? We need some Lego. We need some Lego. Alright, sheep. Go. I'd say it's a win that I got over half done on stream today. Over half of the sheep. I have to go figure out what happened to the rest in the base. I mean, they're probably all wandering free. I get this one. You can go in, I can do some Lego, please. Quick, 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 fast, and in a hurry. There! Awesome! We have Sheep in a box. Alright. I'm just gonna head back to the base so that I don't end up dead. And then we'll get ourselves some Lego. I need more sheep from here anyways. Itchy nose. Itchy nose that knows no bounds. I have marauders loose in the base. Ah! Okay. I'm just gonna switch to be right back. And drag up the Lego scene. And then we will be right back. Oh, lordy. Okay, give me a split second. Just about ready to come back. Alright, welcome to the new look of Lego. And I just need to figure out which page we're on. Interact with this. Presentation mode. Okay. This is where we're at. We've just in the previous scene this morning put on a little stud. So now we're on this page. So what they want us to do is to grab the main section we've got here and put on basically another hinge piece. So we've got a round bit, and then we have to add one of the little black, I don't know how else to call them other than like connector tubes. Yes, it's kind of fuzzy. Sorry about that. It's a little bit pokey. It's an older camera, so it's a little bit pokey on the autofocus. So, wants one of those to go right beside the black part. It's actually not that bad. We're a little fuzzy, but it's much better. And I don't have to worry about. I can lean in. You guys don't see my all the hair part or the potential of hereditary dandruff. So I'm oily as opposed to anything else. Okay, so I got this on the wrong side. So this is the same thing, but it's going the opposite direction. Left, right wise. That step. Got this part. My apologies, buddy. You like the new Lego look? Me too. Alright. Ooh, sticker time! Woohoo! I love stickers. I love stickers. Alright. Sticker sheet. And it's going with the ball part up to the left. Let's see if I can get this on in one swift motion. You know, it's not perfect, but it's close enough for government work. Crooked, but it is a character, right? Alright, so that fits in here. Scene. Okay, now this is where it gets kind of interesting because we've got panels. Start this one out that away. Now these panels are actually we're working on the... Oh, I didn't change the carriage. That's not it. We're actually working on the Hogwarts banner, one of the new releases from this year. I received it as a survival celebration for stream weekend from Fantastic Twilight Clocks. I'm assuming over time I will work my way through all of the banners, but we'll see. Because some of them look a little dopier than others. And we can turn this over, and it snaps on underneath. Now what's neat about this design, and I like it a lot, is we've got the banner center section starting to come out decoratively here. But then when you open up the inside to see the playset, you can flatten that out, and that gives you like a vertical to work with. But I really like the way that works. So I need a square that goes in the center. And there's another one of these pieces here. Looks like it's a suitcase. Oh, no, it's not. The way the hinge worked out. Cool. Shelf with a bench, possibly. And that can sit with that. More or less. Of course, it won't balance because it's top heavy at the moment. And then that will connect onto the long section we've been working on. That little magic hinge point, which will probably help it not be quite so top heavy. I have to get this to lay flat. So to lay flat on its back, then it's sort of sitting level. Yeah. I like the new look, actually. It works. Okay. And then it can sit vertically as well. Alright. So then, step next. Go up this way just so I can press down. We've got a tubular bit. Oh. I did not put this on straight. And you've got a square thing with a little doohickey, for lack of a better term. Oops. More of these square doohickeys. So I've got a little... I don't know how to explain these. You can see what that is. And then it's got a garden hose shaped bit. This one. It sits in the hole in the front. And I am forever putting them on backwards. There we go. That sits in next to the tube. They're not straight. It would bug me, but that's okay. Right. 3, 4. So we've got the door frame, which gets 2 of those pins on it. Oh, whoa, that got way crazy. Can you please refocus? Down here, low. Autofocus. No. Configure. Camera. Autofocus. Fly. Autofocus. Fly. Okay. We've got 2 pieces up top. So we've got a cross beam. Just have to be careful where I'm at with the camera. There we go. 36. We've got 4 stud underneath at one end. And what are the hinge parts? On the other side. And that is where we are timeout, ladies and gentlemen. So, what I'm going to do is just going to switch back to the right back screen and we'll find someone to raid. Alright. So, just looking for someone, I shouldn't say interesting to raid because they're all interesting, but let's see what we can get. It is it is Wednesday. Very happy Wizarding Wednesday. Wizarding because I did the Harry Potter Lego. Am I missing something? No, I'm not. My usuals are not a lot. are not live. Okay, definitely interesting. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much to everybody who came in, and I'm glad you guys like the new Lego layout. I think it's going to work a little bit better. There could be a million reasons why the secondary face cam is actually cooperating today. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. But, just trying to figure out who I want to raid. It looks like my usuals are not live at the moment. That's quite interesting. Okay. I know some of them weren't feeling very well, so that's a definite possibility. Okay, so then I'm going to narrow it down here. We have a lot of you are into Wednesday for Dadcraft, so I was trying to find one that I didn't think would go super long, but most people that are here are super long. I think we're going to go into Zero, because I know he's also a member of the DC community from time to time. So he's doing Zeroed is doing it says hardcore co-op stream 2. Now that does mean that he probably has someone else in there with him. So I don't know if that's your cup of tea, but that's where we're going to be. I will see you guys. I do need to snag some dinner, and then I will be seeing you guys a little bit later. So let's get that one started. Okay. Come on, cheaty button. Nope. Oh, right. Raid. Oops. Raids? Plural? CR 0ED. And let's rock and roll. Oh, or not. That's interesting. Wonder if my bot died. Channel. CR 0ED. I don't know. Didn't like me. Going to go over there. So to give him our best.
Mischief managed.
You can see that you've got the various different things. So thank you very much to Fantastic Shock Fox, Tis for Truth, and Crafty Mama for coming in, as well as James Corey, ITT Tom, and Dub Dynamite. If you were hanging out and lurking, I do appreciate that you spent the time with me today. It's always a treat to have you around. So hopefully I will see you again soon. I will be back tomorrow at noon-ish Eastern. Hopefully everything will be stable. We'll finish up on the sheep farm at that point and start dealing with the coloring of the sheep, and see where we go from there. So have yourself a great evening, and I'm going to send the viewers through because there's not a whole lot of extra reason to wait. So have a great time. We'll see you on the other side.
Transfer complete.